Yeah. So Fredo, but not like Fredo Bang. I used to listen to this guy named Fredo, and he's from like the UK or something like that. It's been a long time since I haven't heard one of his songs. He had a song called "Back to Basics," fire song, bro. Talking his stuff, rapping like clean raps, this and that, and I haven't heard from him in a while. So when I typed in Fredo, he popped up, and I was like, oh, I remember. So I clicked into his channel, and I was like, yo, he's doing music still. I saw the last song he posted was a year ago, unfortunately. So we're gonna go ahead and react to that song from at least a year ago because I want to see at least where what the last thing is that he left off with, what it is that just catch up the most that we can, right? And then on my own time I'll listen through certain songs and see what's up. But yeah, man, I just wanted to say good morning, or good night. Thank y'all for being here. I appreciate y'all for real. Road to 500. We're on the way there. Thank y'all so much for the viewage, for the love. You guys been really, really, really persistent. I ain't gonna lie. Y'all been showing mad love. Y'all been coming back constantly and things, and I can only thank y'all tremendously for it. Commenting, interacting, and things like that. And little by little, we'll get there. So this time, like I said, we got Fredo, and let's just see what he got going on for us. Let's see. Come on. This shit going. Is good there? Yeah, I gotta back up a little bit though. Yeah, there we go. That looked like him. Wait,
Oh shit, Squeak, I found it.
wait, that's him. He a little chubbier now, but that's him. He got out of jail? The heck is that? No entry, authorized personnel only. He got out of job? What is he coming out of? He's coming out of work? He's probably coming out of like the praying thing. When you get together, honestly I'm not sure what these things are called and I should know. I should know because it's something that I really wanted to study. But when you get the gatherings amongst a bunch of Muslims in the same room. I forget what that is called. But I don't know. I don't know what he's coming out of. He got his little bag. He seems happy to see homie. Seems happy. He got a bag in his hand. No jewelry on. A little woofy. No pad with. Nah, I ain't gonna lie. Like I don't want to say that it looked like he was locked up, but the notepad with the lyrics on it is kind of like, you know, maybe that was the studio. Oh nah, he got a cigarette. He chilling.
I've been looking at my life, look at everything I done, look at everything I lost to go get everything I won. Yeah, they said I got 5 years and they said I got fat, but I'm home now, the only thing fat's the bread that I stack. And what these fuckboys are trying to be, that's why they're lying on me. You were seeking validation, I was buying the key. I ain't asking no one to give my flowers, I don't want any flowers when flowers die in a week. Why
Okay, that's my guy right there. He looking clean right away. Clean right away. Okay. He cleaned up nice fast. You saw that switch up? I was like, yo, he looking a little, but he cleaned up fast right away. I respect it. I respect it. But hold on. He said he said
look at everything I done, look at everything I lost to go get everything I won. Yeah, they said I got 5 years and they said I got fat, but I'm home now, the only thing fat's the bread that I stack.
so five tattoos by the way. Pattern gang. I like that train. Wait. The one on the left, the little image, That right there is heat. The little image on the left side, that right there is heat. He got Mexico diamonds. He got the West Side thing on his arm. He looked like he was working out too. Doing some push-ups. It looked like he was definitely doing some push-ups. So he mentioned he almost got 5 years. So I guess he must have been away for a little bit, or I don't know. If it's only been a year, I mean, if it's been a year since he's put out music, though. That's what I'm confused about. And I do understand because it's been like 2 since I put out. But, maybe he's going through some stuff. I understand. No, I'm going to stop questioning it. I understand.
I'm what these fuckboys are trying to be. That's why they're lying on me. You were seeking validation, I was buying the key. I ain't asking no one to give my flowers. I don't want any flowers when flowers die in a week.
I like that. So I ain't asking for nobody to give me my flowers. I don't want no flowers when flowers die in a week. What you give me comes and goes real quick, I don't want no flowers. They die in a week. That's fire. But you keep them alive for a long time. You can leave flowers alive for a long time. Flowers keep you up for a while too. So don't get that mistaken, y'all. I need to put this down. This thing too bright. That thing way too bright. Man, why y'all don't be saying nothing, man? So get temperature. Hey.
Why these diamonds are forever? She wants this to last forever. Still deciding if I let her while I'm writing her a letter. Every time they try and take me out, I seem to prevail. They want to leave me in jail. Still I find peace in a cell. No.
Okay, so he say what?
Wants this to last forever. Need flowers when flowers die in a week. Why these diamonds are forever? She wants this to last forever.
She wants this to last forever. Fire.
Still deciding if I let her while I'm writing her a letter.
Still deciding if I let her while I'm writing her a letter.
Every time they try and take me out, I seem to prevail. They want
Every time they try to take me out, I seem to prevail.
to leave me in jail. Still I find peace in a cell.
They want to leave me in jail. Still I find peace in the cell. Fire. So he went from talking to his lady, writing her a letter, thinking about, okay, do I really allow this to happen? Because it's a big thing to allow somebody to come into your life, right? Or for you to be in somebody's life, right? Vice versa. And then he go to talking about the cell. They leave him in jail, but he's comfortable in the cell. And I'm assuming, going back to the beginning, that's why he had all the notes. He must have been writing a lot. And yeah, I like the video. Why? Because he's storytelling it, right? Storytelling what happens, obviously. And he's going back and forth between the two, right? If you notice, he started coming out, then he got in the car, then he switched to fresh and fly in the crib, everything nice, right? And then now here, he coming back home, still in his, but he made a pit stop real quick at the Louis Vuitton store to go buy some clothes, go get dressed and things, and kind of like paint the picture little by little. I really like it. It's fire.
Now I'm looking at my life thinking it's fell. They want to leave me in jail, still I find peace in a cell. Now I'm looking at my life thinking it's crazy how I ball. I put 4 paintings on the wall and pay like 80 for the moon. They'll take a bullet in real life before they take me for a fool. Let this life get to my head, I have mistaken it for cool. Now I feel naked with no tools, like I feel naked with no jewels. Sometimes, man, I feel like I can't take it anymore. My heart's
I feel naked with no tool, like I feel naked with no jewels. Sometimes I feel naked, I can't take it anymore. I feel that. You feel, maybe you're used to always carrying a firearm to protect yourself and things, and now because of the things you're going through, you can't because of certain, things holding you back. I'm sure are in place, just in case. Typically they take away the license, your gun license. If you do have a gun license, they take away things like that, and maybe this is the case, and that's what's happening to him. And I understand that, you used to carrying it. Now you feel like your life kind of at risk a little bit more. Can't necessarily protect yourself. So, that's tough.
Heart's already broken, so nobody can break it anymore. Man, I feel like I can't take it anymore. My heart's already broken, so nobody can break it anymore. I broke through the rap door, but I'm still breaking all these laws. You won't.
He said my heart is broken, so nobody could break it anymore. I broke through all the rap doors,
So nobody can break it anymore. I broke through the rap door, but I'm still breaking all these laws.
I broke through all the rap laws, but I'm still breaking all these laws. Man, I don't know. This guy, like, his talent is different. I like his swag. I like his confidence a lot. I do. I don't know. I do know. It's the same situation with, like, Chef G and you got Sleepy and things like that, right? Where it's like they're beautiful artists and things, but we got something on the side that we kind of dealing with, and it's unfortunate. It really is, man. It really is. It's unfortunate, but I just, let's just pray we can stay out and we get ahead and we change moving forward, and to make the mistakes that we make, we just keep pushing ahead and change the behaviors if we don't want to continue to go down that path. If you don't care and you want to continue to go down, then continue to go down that path.
You won't find a guy like me, cause they don't make him anymore. Just got another up, clapped up, we gave him his applause. You know how my shooters get when it started raining and it poured. I'm gonna keep grinding till there's nothing I ain't able to afford. I swear I feel like Andrew Tate, lock me up.
I said I'm gonna keep grinding till I feel that there ain't nothing I can't afford.
Keep grinding till there's nothing I ain't able to afford. I swear I feel like Andrew Tate, lock me up and slam the gate. Watching what I plan to say, only cause they plan to hate. 10 watches like I'm Tate, big foreigns like I'm Tate. Say what I want like Tate, couldn't if I tried to hate. I swear I feel like Andrew Tate, lock me up and slam the gate. Watching what I plan to say, only cause they plan to hate. 10 watches like I'm Tate, big foreigns like I'm Tate. Say what I want like Tate, couldn't if I tried to hate. I'm going crazy on these beats, we're going crazy in the streets.
So that tribute to Tate, I respect it, because referencing the being locked up situation. I guess he was locked up for saying something. But he still continues to speak up, I guess, about certain things. Honestly, I'm not sure what he's speaking about, but maybe there's other things that we can say, that don't get us in trouble. I don't know. Then he mentions 10 cars, like Andrew Tate, something like that. So the reference with the cars as well, and then back, I think I already said it, saying whatever he wants. Like,
you ain't making any peas, that's why she's lazy in the sheets. I get you laid up in the sheets, and couple pagans my receipts. Talking blazed up in the seats for what they pay me for a feat. Now it's like every 3 months my jeweler's making me a piece. I used to buy my chains and get my chains all taken by police, but last time they try and take my chains and statements and receipts. Can't decipher what I'm making from these beats to what I make up in the streets. We make them sit down, we make them retreat while I'm sitting down in Mercedes picking out the suedes for the seats. So many of my niggas sitting down in cages for heat. I try and tell them slow down, it's like a race to defeat. But when it comes to watch,
I like that, right? You want to big up your guys, right? So he say right here,
while I'm sitting down in Mercedes picking out the suedes for the seats. So many of my niggas sitting down in cages for heat.
So many of his guys are sitting down in cages for heat.
I try and tell them slow down, it's like a race to defeat.
I try to tell them slow down, it's like a race to defeat. I don't even gotta explain that one. That was fire.
But when it comes to watch faces, I ain't racist, my G. White faces, chocolate faces, more mixed races than me. You want me on the stage, then you should know my face isn't cheap. And it's likely I came with the heat, just in case it was peak.
You want me on the stage, just know that my face isn't cheap. I like that. I like that. You want me on the stage, just know that my face isn't cheap.
I swear I feel like Andrew Tate, lock me up and slam the gate. Watching what I plan to say, only cause they plan to hate.
Yeah. I swear I feel like Andrew Tate. Yeah.
10 watches like I'm Tate, big foreigns like I'm Tate. Say what I want like Tate, couldn't if I tried to hate. I swear I feel like Andrew Tate, lock me up and slam the gate.
I feel like Andrew Tate locked me up and stand the gate.
Watching what I plan to say.
Watching what I plan to say.
Only cause they plan to hate.
Only because they plan to hate.
10 watches like I'm tape.
10 watches like I'm tape. You got 10 watches, my guy? I'm boy making money. You really got 10 watches? You making money.
Big foreigns like I'm tape. Say what I want like tape. Couldn't if I tried to hate.
Couldn't if I tried to hate. Yeesh. Listen, man. It's typical Fredo show. That's Fredo. I don't know if you know who he is, but that's Fredo. I pray that you're doing alright, bro, and you're doing the right thing, and you ain't going through anything too bad right now. Legal issues and things, and you get past it. Stick to the music if that's something you enjoy. Turn it all into a positive, bro. Push it a positive way. Push it into positivity, G. I'm out of here, my guys. As always, I appreciate y'all. Lend a helping hand. 2 hands are better than 1. 3 is always better than none. Stay safe out there. God bless every single last one of you guys. And that's it, y'all. Just wanted to bring you a little something different, I don't know if you ever heard him before. So, that's Fredo, y'all. Alright? Peace out.